We want you to stay on the road to success when it comes to back to school. And so many kids are already back. A bunch more are going back on Monday. And maybe you're already shuttling the kids off to school and then a sports practice and then a club and then they come home and they eat a super fast dinner and then they have their homework. The list of things to do can be absolutely draining. But setting aside a little time to spend with everyone can be priceless. And we're going to learn how to make that easy and fun for you. Joining me today is Courtney Daniel. She is the founder of Random But Not. How are you?
I am amazing, thank you.
I'm so glad to have you here. I want you to tell me a little bit about Random But Not. Tell me about the name, first of all.
So among our group, I'm the girlfriend that when they're having their own conversations, I'm always the one that sticks the little church finger up and I'm like, so random. And I tend to have questions that are kind of thought-provoking and out of nowhere, but not. So that's kind of short and sweet of it.
I love the church finger, first of all, because we all know the church finger. That is beautiful. Okay, so you say journaling is a way that we can really connect the family, especially once things start getting crazy. Before we get into the specifics of that, let's talk about why things do get crazy. We were just talking about nobody has family dinner together anymore. Why do you think it's so hard for us all to stay connected when the world just gets nutty?
Well, I think specifically in families, you have families that have different routines and dynamics and hustle and bustle just within the household before you get out to school and to work and everything. And I think it's sometimes difficult to disconnect from that and then plug back into family time, you know, because parents may go to autopilot and the children are just, you know, doing kid stuff. And so it can be kind of difficult to reconnect.
When I think of journaling, I think of it as sort of a solo activity, but it doesn't have to be.
It does not.
So how do we incorporate that idea into some of the things that we can do to reconnect with each other?
So journaling can be a group activity. Sometimes it can be incorporated into conferences or events where it's a part of the tools that they're using for coaching. There are tons of ways. Specific to families, a lot of times when you want to create an opportunity that, you know, something different from around the table. I did that too. And, you know, but sometimes kids are going all different, you know, in different directions, and you want to think of something innovative, a little creative and different to sort of pull everyone together. And journaling can be really unsuspecting, you know, particularly and depending on the age. You know, your younger kids will probably be a bit more motivated than a teenager.
Right.
But there are different activities that you can do that can still incorporate the opportunity to be introspective and to help children connect the dots into how they're feeling. And, you know, and as a parent, they would be instrumental in helping to guide them through that processing of their emotions and what they're writing about.
Yeah, and you know better than I do, so you tell me, but I feel like people are a little bit more open or honest in the written word than they are when they're just trying to talk to a group of people, even if it is their family.
Absolutely. And it's a private, you know, it's a personal thing. When you do an activity, journaling in the family, it doesn't have to be something that is it's something that's a shared activity, so that can automatically just sort of bring that shared experience together, and so the family can have that collective experience, right? You know, but every once in a while there are moments where you may still want to document or just sort of capture your personal feelings, and that's okay too. You can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, just getting people thinking and talking in a different way. Sometimes it's hard to know how to start journaling, how to start the prompts that you need, but you offer some activities for folks and have some ideas. We have about a minute left, but that people can it can teach them how to begin that process.
Yes, so the first thing I would say is there is absolutely no structured anything into how to begin journaling. I have something in my journals that is like a page dump, where you dump all your thoughts and emotions that are swirling around, just dump them on this page. And then you pick one thing that you would like to focus on. For the activities, the parent-child activities, it's a bit more structured. It's a 30-day journals that have kind of, some of the activities are just fun activities, but some of them are targeted to to invoke conversation, and there would be instructions. Again, the parent would be there guiding. If you have a 4-year-old child that says, I like apples, and then the parent would say, well, let's talk about why you like apples, because they're sweet and crunchy and they're the best thing ever, and just then go into probing a little deeper. Can you imagine, do you have friends at school that like apples? Maybe we can have a special apple activity, and just different things to just get the children thinking a little bit deeper and connecting the dots to their feelings.
I want to put all of your information up on the screen because people are going to be like, I want all of that. Pre-order now?
Yes.
Okay.
There is a journal, a parent-child activity journal that I am, it is on pre-order, available today. Just go to itsrandombutnot.com, and there will definitely be opportunities and special appreciations.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Also give her a follow on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, because I have a really good feeling that Courtney's going to fill you with all kinds of information. Thanks for coming to hang out with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you for
and
having
for bringing
me.
the church finger.
Yes.
We like that. We like that, Jorge.